Grand Risings, everyone. It's your girl Nay, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so today is my day 3 on my yoga for beginners. If you're with me for the 30-day, and you can see my yoga mat in the background right there on the floor. I got my green tea and chamomile with my agave and my bay leaf, and I'm working on my third eye chakra today. So I decided on a fuchsia or pink straw because today I want to see everything purple and fuchsias. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on my 15-minute workout, and I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Hey you guys, I'm back. Okay, so I just finished my 20-minute yoga practice, and it was actually very calming, soothing, relaxed. And after that, I did I did my meditation, and today I was working on my third eye chakra. So I have an amethyst with me, so pretty. But anywho, today we're going to be talking about living in your purpose, living purposely. Purpose defines you and it binds you. You'll know if you're living in your purpose intuitively because it shows in forms of pure happiness or fulfillment. If you're not living in your purpose or living purposely, it shows in forms of anxiety, depression, anger. It's like you know what you need to do, but it's hard to break through and actually accomplish it. Examples of that could be emotionally draining relationships, bad habits, dead-end jobs, living situations, or even a thought process. Anything that doesn't align you with your purpose or your highest frequency, which will cause you to live in the below 200s. And if you remember me touching on that yesterday, or even if not, it shows in forms of shame, regrets, pride, guilt, greed, anything that causes you depression or anxiety or extreme discomfort. The feeling of you knowing you deserve or want better, deep down knowing what you're supposed to be doing, but not having the motives to actually accomplish it. Anything you have to defend with your emotions, for one, that's a hindrance, or that's a hindrance belief system that's hindering you from reaching your highest frequency or reaching your highest purpose, which is your life goal. So if you have a true issue with things that affect your emotion on a day-to-day basis, then the root chakra with you is out of balance, which is your first chakra that you work on anyways. You have to be grounded, which is what the root chakra is all about. It's about grounding you. So root chakra definitely deals with your emotional state, your emotional stability. And that was definitely one I myself struggled with because I'm a very critical person. So I tend to get defensive when I feel like people are judging me off the life that I chose to live, especially if it's to the point where I feel like you don't hold enough authority within my life to even have any type of comment about the way that I'm living. So I tend to get defensive with that. So that was, the root chakra is definitely one of the chakras that I spent a lot of time working with and working on. So for example, if while on your spiritual journey, someone comes along and questions everything you live by, your ins and outs of your day-to-days, you know, the me I am today wouldn't even engage into responding to that or even acknowledging that, because I'm living in my purpose now. But the me a few months ago most likely would have taken that to heart and gotten extremely defensive, acting solely off emotions only, which probably would have landed in a few arguments, a couple comments, a lot of stuff. But living in your purpose and working on your chakras and getting grounded, it opens your eyes to what is actually important. And people's views about you don't necessarily make or break you. Like I say, the things that I see don't mean anything. And I would usually react out of emotions because my spiritual journey, I know I'm passionate about this, and to have someone come around and try to influence the growth that I've accomplished, it's like a hit to my ego, an ego, which is also an unstable remnant of life, having an ego. But that is having an ego is also something that we're trying to break away from, always being able to be taught, always being able to learn something. When you're going through the process of awareness, people will definitely try you. You'll definitely be tried a lot along this journey. A whole lot. When someone tries to shake or rattle your belief system, it is a hit to your ego, like I said. And your ego being who you are, who you see yourself, or your belief system. Your ego doesn't like being challenged. So it reacts, and it causes a lot of chemical imbalances within your brains, which makes it hard for you to come back to your center and acknowledge, like, these comments mean nothing. Nothing I see means anything. Making it difficult for you to make changes within your life to reach your highest frequency, which is our goal of life. So if you are here, then you have a purpose. If you made it this far in the video, rather, you have a purpose. And from me sharing my experiences, I'm pretty sure you've pinpointed what your purpose is, or if you're living purposely or on your purpose. The universe has a way of implementing your purpose divinely, but you just have to let go of all your expectations of the world, which is hard. But you just have to implement different practices, different breathing techniques, and different meditations. Meditate. Whatever is meant will always be. Always know that. Whatever is meant will always be. What's meant for me will always be for me. You got to get out of your head and accept the life that you're trying to live. At the end of the day, you're the only person that can hold you back from accomplishing you at the end of the journey. Realize your potential and believe it. So for this one, I had a little homework for you guys. And it's something basic, like nothing. It doesn't take much to even do it. It's called the conscious frequency check. Being conscious. Am I even saying that right? Being conscious. Yeah, being conscious. Being conscious about checking your frequency, which is super, super, super simple. It's just examining the thoughts that you're having or the frequencies you're emitting into the universe. So we'll go with 3 times today. Just pick any hour, set an alarm on your phone, pick any 3 hours where you just acknowledge the thought process that you're having. So what are you emitting into the world? Are you happy? Are you sad? Just acknowledge the mindset you have within that hour. And just consciously write it down or consciously make a note to that. So if you're sad, what is making you sad? Why are you sad? And if it's something surface based, go further than that. Like, if you're mad that you wanted to eat a certain thing, but now you have to eat this, like, why is that making you mad? Obviously, like, you're not really mad about the surface problem. So what is the real underlying problem of it? Make a mental note of that, and throughout your day-to-day, you keep those things in check. And that's how you start to decode your thought process and manifest great affirmations within your life. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.